Is vaping dangerous? Vaping? Oh! Tonight we're talking about vaping, not gaping. It looks like fun, but is it safe? The way cigarettes were thought to be safe from 1930 to 1950. Back then, doctors used to recommend smoking. Without first reviewing its impact on health, e-cigarettes went on the market in the US in 2007. It gained traction in 2015 when a company named Juul made a small, discreet USB-sized device. Vaping spread like wildfire, particularly among young people. And why shouldn't it? Vaping is less dangerous than cigarettes, right? And like bubblegum, there are so many fun flavors.
Mint, grape, strawberry, sour halitosis.
In Trinidad and Tobago, e-cigarettes is a booming business. Vape shops are opening faster than Chinese restaurants.
Nah man, you're exaggerating.
On social media, these vape shops promote their products freely and boast flavors like Lucky 7, Storm, Red House. Some vape shops go as far as discrediting Big Tobacco lies, which is a little bit pointless because Big Tobacco has interest in leading e-cigarette companies. If you work at a vape shop and you're giving your customers medical advice, I think you're doing them a disservice. In May 2019, workers at a South Trinidad vape shop said that despite economic hard times, sales were up. Why? For one, the devices are sleek. The juice or liquid that turns into vapor comes in attractive packages. It comes in different flavors. Some of them smell awesome. And nothing, and I mean nothing, looks cooler than a cloud of vapor pouring out of your mouth. Which kid doesn't want to look like a smoke grenade? Or a choo-choo train? Or the sky over Port of Spain when the beat-em dump is burning? Fast forward to August 2019. The US recorded its first death linked to e-cigarettes and vaping. Fast forward to September. 6 more people dead. Vaping illnesses increased to 530 probable causes. More than 3/4 of the sick people are male. Half of them are under 25. Symptoms include coughing, shortness of breath, and fatigue, as well as some cases of vomiting and diarrhea. So if you vape and you're yourself, it mightn't be the Bertie's pepper sauce. Here's where things get confusing and scary. The outbreak does not appear to be associated with traditional, legally sold e-cigarettes, but with illicit and sometimes counterfeit THC cartridges. THC is an active ingredient in marijuana.
Or weed, or ganja, whatever you want to call it. That thing that is getting high, thing that is getting high.
Officials still aren't sure whether ailments have been caused by marijuana-type products, a street concoction that was vaped, or whether a contaminant or a defective device may have been involved. So vaping remains a mystery, like Area 51 or Kublal Singh's 45-day hunger strike. The mystery around these deaths leaves us with more questions than answers.
Is vaping bad for your health? Vaping 100% safe. Is vaping safer than smoking?
And there's so many different views, so many different policies. In September 2019, India banned e-cigarettes to prevent a youth epidemic. The ban came a day after New York banned the use of flavored e-cigarettes because of concerns related to flavorings.
Flav!
On the other hand, there's Public Health England, which maintains that vaping is 95% safer than smoking. As part of the efforts to eradicate smoking, 2 UK hospitals have opened vape shops. Inside the hospital, you see the confusion I'm talking about? Years ago, I used vaping as a tool to quit smoking. Then I quit vaping because my gums used to bleed. But apparently, bleeding gums are not only a symptom of quitting tobacco, but a symptom of vaping. And scurvy. In Trinidad and Tobago, lawmakers are turning their attention to e-cigarettes and vaping. You know who I feel sorry for? Marijuana activists. Everything but decriminalization is on the front burner. Can you imagine Rasta sitting at home reading about vaping and sodomy? In September 2019, the Attorney General said that vaping in Trinidad, like the Wild West, had gotten out of control. Unlike tobacco, there's no legislative structure that dictates how you can sell, promote, and advertise e-cigarettes. Think about taxes. Think about duties. It's no secret that the sale of e-cigarette products is hurting the local tobacco company. The same way services like WhatsApp and Skype are hurting local providers. Is it even legal to vape in public? I'm asking because I've seen people casually vaping inside malls, offices, bars, and funerals. You know what would be weird? If Trinidad bans e-cigarettes, but doesn't ban traditional cigarettes.
It could happen.
And years later, we find out that vaping really is safer than smoking. Regardless of what we know or what we believe, the following are true. Around the world, people with a history of e-cigarette use are dying of respiratory illnesses. No matter how it's delivered, nicotine is addictive. No matter how it's delivered, KFC is addictive. Ultimately, parents are responsible for keeping their kids away from vaping. Talk to them. Familiarize yourself with vaping products. When you're checking your child's room for cigarettes, condoms, and porn, look for e-cigarettes. Some products look harmless, like pens and USB sticks. One more thing. If you are a married man, gaping is more dangerous than vaping. Red Wall News. It better than blues. Can you imagine if e-cigarettes really existed in the Wild West? Sending smoke signals would be easy.